Are you listening at 6?
Commercially viable, go to parties, be clicked at whatever places.
Okay.
And I don't care about anything else, anything or any of those things anymore for a while now. And so I don't take any pressure of that.
My parents are very honest people, to be honest. It's fantastic. They would have told me that, boss, you know, this is probably not your cup of tea. Let's try doing something else. Think of something else.
It will always be a journey. There's nothing I'm chasing. I'm just chasing performances which can make me grow as an actor and can really push me.
At least the competition is based on merit, not on the frills. Can this person sell or arey iska numbers aayega even if A or B could be not fitting the role or not the best actor.
Today, I have a bundle of darlings joining me who have brought in a significant change of storytelling with every film they star in. So Raj, Sikander, Radhika and Akansha, a huge welcome to We Times and we are so happy to have you with us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I had a ride watching Monica, Oh My Darling. Very unpredictable twists and turns. And I must say ki Jayant, Nikki, Inspector Naidu and Nishikant, all four of them have very unique personalities and traits. I want to know from each of you, what was that one thing that really attracted you about your characters in the first place? Anybody can go.
For the characters?
Yeah.
The whole arc of the character, I think the way it starts and how, you know, the second scene only, you're like, what the hell? Is he that guy who we just saw? So I think it was just amazing, the arc of the character from where he starts and what he becomes eventually.
What about you, Sikander?
Yeah, for me, actually, the most attractive thing was to work with Vasan, to be honest. That was like the most important thing because I know that what he'll do will be really, it'll be something that, I mean, everybody says different, but I mean, it was something that is the kind of cinema that I really enjoy watching. It keeps me really engaged, you know. So even though it's written in a certain way, the kind of guy that he is, whatever.
Yeah.
But those scenes that are written for Nishikant, they were really cracking scenes, you know. I really love those scenes and the kind of guy he is and whatever, wo bhi jin cheezon se wo guzar raha hai. But those scenes are really, really superb.
Radhika?
I think it was just the kind of role I've never been offered before. So it was a real treat and challenge to do something like that.
You know, did you ever think that Inspector Naidu should have her own film or a spin-off series? Because she
tell
has
that
a
to
very
Vasan.
different way of solving crimes and all.
Yeah, I think Vasan should be told this.
What about you, Akansha?
I think same, yeah. I think people get a bit lazy like in casting when they see you in a particular role. They're like, hi, isme jamegi. So I think after Ray and Guilty, because they both were very similar, that happened a lot. So I think when Vasan sir told me about this, I was like, oh, killer, get to play this grey, funny, almost, is she funny, not funny?
And a clingy
that, yeah, even like, I've never played a dumb girl. So I think it was interesting. It was really different. So I'm obviously aiming and hoping as I do more work, I do more diverse work. So I guess it was a no-brainer.
You know, Raj, if given a chance, would you rewrite Jayant's fate? Or, you know, do you believe that he actually deserved that ending?
Well, the ending is an open ending, so you don't know actually what happens with him. I think if we ever have a sequel to it, we'll get to know.
Okay, but if given a chance, would you rewrite his fate?
No, I think I'm very happy with the fact that whatever happened to his life, he deserved it.
Okay.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Nikki thinks so.
Sikander, you know, the film also conveys a very important message of survival. Because लोग अपने आप को बचाने का try कर रहे थे सबसे ज़्यादा. So how do you look at that and do you also agree with Nishikant's sensibilities throughout the film?
No, I don't agree with anything in the film, to be very, very clear. He's absolutely nothing.
So the guy who is planning murder.
Yeah, absolutely not. Yeah, and he's like, his survival is, I mean, like, it's full make-believe, the guy. So I mean, like, that's what his plan was. He's like, guys, this is what's going on. I mean, if in real life, everybody deserves what's happened over here. You know what I'm saying? And she deserves it the most for blackmailing everybody. This is spoilers and all are allowed, no?
Netflix के पास ही
But trailer में था.
काट देना, मुझे नहीं पता क्या scene है.
Netflix के पास ही है.
But देख चुके हैं ना, तो I
Trailer
think.
में था.
Yeah, but we'll watch it.
हाँ, काट देंगे उनके पास ही है footage, of course. No, yeah, it's I mean, he's just what he is, I guess. In that situation, he pulls out. He has to get that done basically for himself, and he tries to rope in two really innocent fellows who I think he knows he can manipulate and get this job done because he knows that it can't be happening on his own solo.
Exactly.
And I don't think Monica has only done this with them. There are many others which might come in the sequel.
Yeah, I think there should be a sequel actually.
Yeah.
Petition.
Are you listening at 6?
So, you know, Sikander, you have been around in this industry for a long time now, but after Arya and Monica, Oh My Darling, a lot of visibility and recognition has come your way. How did you manage to stay patient all this while, and so many years down the line, what changed now?
You know, I've always said this, I'm very, very blessed to be able to wait. I don't have to pay rent. As you know, I've lived in Bombay, I've been looked after my whole life. I've had food and a chat over my head. You know, everything has been, it's a big blessing. Where I've been born is just pure luck.
Yeah.
And my mother is my harshest critic in that way. And so, I mean, my parents are very honest people, to be honest. My parents are very honest people, to be honest. It's fantastic. So, I mean, like, they would have told me that, boss, you know, this is probably not your cup of tea. Let's try doing something else. Think of something else. But I think that they have shown immense faith in this as something for me. And बाकी जो तुम्हारा रास्ता है, जो आते हैं, you know, it's like...
But can I ask him something to that? Actually, I was very curious to know, like how we have seen directors who have started their, in a way, new journey with like the second innings, like Hansal sir and Anubhav sir. Like as an actor, like when we saw you in your earlier films, and the kind of actor now that you are in Arya and Monica, is a different guy from what he was as an actor. I'm just saying purely. What happened?
You know, I don't know. Yeah, but you know, there was one film that I did that actually opened one tala. I don't know how to explain
Which
it.
one was that?
It was a film called Tere Bin Laden Dead or Alive.
Correct.
It was a film where I was
Part 2 or Part 1?
Part 2 only.
Part 2.
And it was a character where I'm playing a white person who becomes a brown person. One of the best characters ever.
Yeah, correct.
You know, and the thing in that was that, you know, I was just trying to figure it out, what is it. You know, a lot of times there are a lot of people who tell you a lot of things that aise dikhna chahiye, waise dikhna chahiye. So that was going on in my mind a lot of times, Jaraj. You know what I'm saying? There were too many things that, I mean, my first two films, I think I did better than what I did in the middle in terms of work. But in that film, I had to put on like 15, 16 kilos. And it was just a character that I understood that, okay, this is what it is like being in a character. I understood how to, it's a fully different person. So I think that film, I think helped me just, ताला खुल गया उसमें. And I think
inhibitions सब निकल गई.
हाँ, क्योंकि उसमें क्या है सोचना है, मोटा सा हूँ मैं, सब मतलब it's just like, it was just, and then I was just playing those two completely distinct characters all together. And when I was playing those two distinct characters, it was just like I was another person completely. Then I started I'm always trying to figure it out, man. Like I see so many great performances. Yours, I mean, Radhika's, I mean, you know, it's just like, so many actors, yeah. Like I look at them, it's like, when will you get there? Will we ever reach there? I see some performances, I mean, I'll take names like Rami Malek and Daniel Day-Lewis and these people, it's like, dude, it's just, but that's a full, तो चलते रहता है भाई, ये नहीं पता, I'm not, no arrival, no nothing.
No, but you're awesome, man.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
You know, Raj, you have never been, you know, afraid to experiment from your movies, with your films. And I remember there was a time when you were known as one of the most underrated actors, and now you are known as one of the most bankable actors of Indian cinema. You know, 12 years down the line, you have had your own share of hits, flops, critical success, and things like that. What are you chasing next?
Good work, nothing else. I think some work that can challenge me, that can push me. It will always be a journey.
Yeah.
There's nothing I'm chasing. I'm just chasing performances which can make me grow as an actor and can really push me.
Again, at the same time, how are you reinventing yourself as an actor and enhancing your stardom?
I think it depends on the characters you choose and the stories you choose to be a part of. If you keep doing the same story and same character, then there's no growth. To reinvent, you have to look for characters which are out of your comfort zone. Like then the next one, I'm playing this a blind man. So it's going to be very tough, I know, but that's what excites me as an actor. That I don't know how it will happen, but I have to do it.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
You know, Radhika and Akansha, both of you have played very unconventional women on films. And has it been a conscious decision to do thrillers and content-driven stuff and stay away from out-and-out commercial films?
Go.
No, I think I'm a very... Firstly, you don't choose your first film, it chooses you. So, of course, Guilty happened to me. After that, I think I'm a very intuitive person. I'm not calculative. It's a personality trait which also I take with like my work, where if I read something, I like it. If there's a great director, if there's a great star cast, it's a no-brainer for me. So I'm not consciously picking or not picking anything. If I love something, I'm in. So I guess that's how I'm doing. Of course, conventional is a whole different ballgame. I who wouldn't love to do that?
Yeah.
But like, I'm very happy with what I'm doing because I remember even Vasan sir told me when we were dubbing for, I think, Ray, he's like, तूने पहली picture guilty कैसे की? And I was like, ताकि आप जैसे लोग मेरे को seriously लें, you know? So in my second film, for someone like Vasan sir, who's been in my wish list of directors to take me seriously, कि okay, she can act. I guess it would only happen with roles like a guilty, I guess. So yeah, I think just good
That
stuff.
has panned out well.
Yeah, just something that you feel like, if I feel I love it, I'll just go for it.
Despite not being the quintessential Hindi film heroine, has there been a pressure for you to fit in that way?
I mean, they pressure's about what you take.
Yeah.
I think that's all it is. If you don't take it, there is no pressure, I feel. So I used to feel that pressure earlier, you know, to be commercially viable, go to parties, be clicked at whatever places, or have an image, or decide how you're like promoted, or how you're, you know, perception positioned also in a film or in a setup. And I don't care about anything else, or any of those things anymore for a while now. And so I don't take any pressure of that. I'm here because I really like to work, and I don't like these frills, and I don't like the thing, so I don't take the pressure. It has had an effect, negative also, in the sense that certain things don't come to me, but I'm okay with that. I didn't want to do them anyway. So I'm actually quite okay with...
But can I add though, like, there are actresses who like say, okay, damn, want to do something like Radhika, or like, because like I guess people who don't really care and are doing their thing make their own mark, which she kind of has. I mean, she most definitely has. So I guess there are even like, I know commercial actors like there's respect when it comes to like, I'm not going to name anybody for a guilty screening. Someone's like, oh shit, I think Radhika's in the guest list. Okay, go. Now we have serious actors attending our movie. Now it'll give us a movie some, you know, leverage. So like, it has its like. She's
very sweet. Thank you.
No, another last thing I wanted to ask all four of you. With OTT coming in, there has also been a lot of competition. Many old actors are also coming up. So again, do you think, has there been a pressure of staying relevant today?
Can I just say that I don't think it's competition. I think it's great.
It's great, yeah.
Finally, everyone has, like, people are getting opportunities. Writers, actors, technicians,
There's
everybody.
There's
a lot of work. And yes,
good work happening.
Exactly. Much better work happening. And of course, there's competition. Competition can have positive effect as well. The competition is not just between the platforms. Now, the world has become smaller. We compete with international content as well.
Exactly.
So I think it's good, and it will sort of settle and find its own space, I think, at some point.
And even at least the competition is based on merit, not on the frills.
Yeah.
Not on the weekend numbers.
Yeah, not on the, can this person sell, or iska numbers aayega, even if A or B could be not fitting the role or not the best actor.
Yeah.
You're purely based on merit, which is like really...
And the fact that there's so many people, as she said, you're getting so much work, you'll naturally stay relevant because you'll be doing work and you'll be at it, you know, constantly. If you're just busy, I think you're relevant here.
So thank you so much, guys, for doing this with me. I had a great time chatting with you, and I personally enjoy all of your work, and I really wish to see you more on screen.
Thank you.
And I think there needs to be a sequel for. I need to know what happens to Jayant.
We'll make one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.